Hey everybody. So it's been a while. I decided to kind of film this in my backyard where everything's blooming right now and looking awesome, partly because it's spring and it's the time of new beginnings and all of that metaphorical stuff that kind of Jack go play. He got a new squeaky ball today, so you might hear that. So anyway, all the metaphorical new beginnings and that stuff, but also because it's pretty and my house is a mess. So one of the reasons why I have not been making videos recently is because my house is a disaster all the time. We are still in the middle of somewhat of a kitchen renovation and just trying to I feel like no matter, as soon as I get it clean, it's dirty again, and then I don't want people to see it. And you know what? I'm just gonna have to be okay with you people seeing my dirty house. So at this point, I've lost a little over 100 pounds. So those of you who've been following me from the beginning know that I started at about 304 pounds. And right now I am sitting anywhere between 200 and 204, somewhere in there. Just kind of depends on the day. It's been really frustrating because I have been trying to get below that 200 pound mark for a while now. And I need to buckle down and get it done. So my goal weight is 150 pounds. So I'm about 50 pounds away from it. And I need to just get it done. It's been, I think, almost 2 years at this point since I really started this journey, and I went plant-based and I said I was going to get it done, and I've made progress. I'm down over 100 pounds, but the journey's not over, So I've been thinking and trying to plan, how am I going to do this? And what keeps coming back to me is when I first started this channel, I had the motivation, or I had the accountability of answering to all of you and showing what I was doing and being true to what I was doing. There weren't any cheats, there weren't any like, oh, I'm just going to have this little thing, because I had to make content, but two, I had people who were coming back to me to see how things were going, and I miss having that accountability. So here I am. I'm being accountable, and I'm just going to have to be completely transparent with what I'm doing, again, so that I have something outside of myself holding me accountable. So you're going to see my dirty house, and you're going to see my dirty kitchen when I probably should have cleaned it better before making a video. And you're going to see me on bad hair days, like right now, where everything's sticking out every weird direction. And you know what? I just have to get over it. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I got at the farmer's market today. And I'm going to make some food. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Please be encouraging and not mean, but hold me accountable. Ask me what's going on. Tell me when I'm doing something silly or you haven't seen me in a while. Follow me on Instagram. The name is the same over on Instagram. I'm going to try to post every day of what I'm eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, sometimes I just can't eat that much, or I wait too long for lunch and I just don't get there. But at least a picture, sometimes a reel, of what I'm eating in a day, and hold me accountable. So I will see you in a minute with my farmer's market haul for today. Hey everybody. So I just got back from the farmer's market. So I go every Saturday. A lot of times I just look around, but today they actually had some pretty good looking vegetables. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. The first thing, and I did already take this and put it in some water. I got this basil that has the roots still kind of attached so that it'll stay fresh a little bit longer. It kind of already has some pieces falling off, but I'm hoping that it'll stay fresh longer than regular cut stuff. So there's that. I also have a strange obsession with potato leek soup. So I got these leeks and they actually looked really good. So I was really happy to find those. And then this, don't judge the plastic bag. It is this little guy that I found. He has like a whole setup with like pre-made burgers and soups and salads and stuff, all vegan stuff. So I wanted to try one. So this one is beets, apple, a house-made balsamic vinaigrette, and I think that is it. So this looked tasty. I was gonna try it. I also got these 2 onions because I went to Whole Foods the other day and they had a whole tray sitting there with onions that were just rotting and moldy. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing these here. So I saw these at the farmer's market and they all looked really nice. So I got some. And then the last thing I got were these cute little sweet potatoes. They looked really good, and just like usually I find them at the grocery store and they're kind of gnarly and beat up looking, and these looked awesome, so I got them. And that's what I got. So I guess I'm gonna have to make something to eat now, huh? Okay guys, we are in my kitchen. I'm getting ready to make the potato leek soup because that's what I got at the farmer's market today, is stuff for that. And this is my kitchen, my messy kitchen that I keep trying to get rid of all the stuff that's in it, but it's still here. So here it is. It's a mess. There's the part still under construction back here. Eventually we're gonna have some nice cabinets going on in there, but we're still in the process of building them. My husband's building them himself, so it's taking a little while. The weather's just starting to get nice, so we're hoping he has time for outside anyway. So I'm gonna gather some stuff up real quick, including the potatoes and the leeks and the other stuff that we're putting in here. And I'm gonna get to chopping, and then once I'm done, we'll come back. I'll put all the ingredients in the description box below, and we'll go from there. Okay, so on a side note, this is what 100 pounds down looks like. So not perfect, but I should put up a picture. I found a picture of me the other day when I was at 304. I was down in Florida visiting our in-laws, and I was shocked by the comparison. So I'll put a picture of that up here for comparison. It's crazy. Okay, so we are all prepped. We are all prepped and ready to go. So I've got 1 medium leek sliced up. I've got about 3 Yukon Gold potatoes diced into about 1/2-inch cubes. I've got my better than bouillon ready. I just get the vegetable better than bouillon. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic, a bay leaf, about 3/4 teaspoons of thyme, and about 4 cups of water. And that's what I'm going to put the better than bouillon in. So let's get going. All right, so we're going to turn this on. We're going to let that heat up a little bit. And come on over here. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the better than bouillon. So there's the better than bouillon, and I'm just going to take a good chunk and put it in the water.
No.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So we're gonna put these leeks, now that this is warmed up a little bit, right in there. We're gonna let those saute down a little bit. Now, I did not use any oil in that because we don't use oil in this house. We're just gonna break it up a smidgen. And if I need to add some extra moisture, I will add some better than bouillon. All right, now that these are nice and wilty, I'm gonna go ahead and add in pretty much everything else. We're gonna get the thyme in there. We're gonna toss the potatoes in. We're gonna pour in the rest of this. I could have mixed that better, that's okay. And we're gonna toss this bay leaf in. We're just gonna pop a lid on this and let that come to a simmer and let it cook till the potatoes are done. All right, so it's bubbling. Excellent. So I'm just gonna let this continue cooking for about probably another 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on it. Hot. All right, it looks like they're all cooked, so I'm gonna go ahead and fish out the bay leaf. Oh, I almost got it. I know. Bay leaf. All right, so now that that is out, I'm gonna go ahead and get the stick blender. Stick blender, and we're gonna whiz it up. All right, we are all blended. And it's slightly chunky because I left the skin on the potatoes. We like fiber. So now we're gonna give it a little taste. All right, that is really good. It doesn't need any more salt. There's plenty of salt in that, better than bouillon. So I didn't add any more. I might add a little bit pepper on top, but that is it. That is really tasty. Again, I will put the ingredients and cooking instructions in the description box, but that is awesome. All right, a little bit of pepper. There we go. All right, we are going to go eat it. Boom. The lighting in here is terrible, but again, I don't care. I just have to keep making this, right? Even though I have terrible lighting right now. I really love potato leek soup. All right, so I'm a little bit backlit, and that's fine. But we're just sitting out on, that was Jack walking by the motion light. But we're just sitting out on the deck, eating soup. My sister's here. She is also eating soup. Jack! Not now. It's like he waits until I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, I'm just gonna go because he's gonna keep squeaking. Jack! We're eating our soup. We're gonna have a fun night of soup eating.